All right, I'll welcome Devin Smith, PS4 Sports League Network, live on YouTube, PS4 live stream, Joe Price, Facebook. Today we are doing week 3 of the NFL Madden League season 13 of 2018. I'm online coach Big Kurt Lloyd Green. I'm going to be coaching the Philadelphia Eagles with our first meeting this season with the Redskins. If anybody want to join any leagues, friend me on my PSN at Joe Price 834. Friend me on Facebook under the name Joe Price. So friend me on my YouTube page, Devin Smith. Hit the subscribe button, then hit the bell so you can be notified for new content. Also, check out my Facebook page, Joe Price Hall of Fame, which is an exclusive championship Facebook page that has playoff championship content from the past and the current.
Hey everybody, it's the coach, and this is Monday Night Football on EA Sports. On tap is what should be a pretty good matchup between the Washington Redskins and the Philadelphia Eagles. I'll be back at halftime to look at some of these stats and scores from Sunday's action. But for now, it's Monday Night Football. And to call the action, here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, it's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it, this crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Washington Redskins and the Philadelphia Eagles. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, you look at this Eagles team as they interplay here. Now, losers their last time out, so they'll look to make amends here.
And one of the best ways you can do that is to be at home, and they are. They're going to try and ride that home crowd and that wave of emotion to a victory in this one.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Redskins, they come in at an early crossroads here, facing a tough opponent on the road where a loss would make them 0-3.
And when you start that way, doubts really start to creep into a locker room, and guys start to battle each other instead of worrying about winning games.
It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. So now here comes the Eagles offense as they get ready to take over. The man under center will be Carson Wentz, the third-year quarterback hailing from North Dakota State.
And he did everything possible to rally his team to a win last week, didn't he? What did he throw for?
Over 450 yards.
I mean, that's a pretty phenomenal performance. So, obviously, he and the offense were clicking pretty well. The other two-thirds, though, that comes into question. Defense and special teams, they'll need all of them to play better in this one, too.
On first down, Wentz. Trying for the tight end, Ertz, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Zach Brown. And he will score. Touchdown, Washington. And the defense could not have written a much better script than that. First drive, pick six.
The offense never got a chance to really get oiled up there, did they? But the defense, they certainly got in gear. What a big-time play and a great way for them to start.
And now the offense, they've got to turn things around and figure this out because your backs are on the ground real quickly.
Yeah, usually when you're starting the game getting the ball, 0-0 is the only score you're worried about. Now the second time you get it, you're already down a touchdown.
Ryan Suckup on for the point after. Extra point put through by Suckup, and it's now a 7-0 game. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Now Wentz to try again after the pick six. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Ryan Shazier. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
The Redskins offense now, they head back onto the field. Darius Geis, his first carry of the game. And he's going to bring this one down to right about the 20-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, that run right there was an offensive line coach's dream, wasn't it? Guys picked up all of their assignments, created a nice gap for the running back to get through, pick up 7 yards. Yeah, he's probably chortling on the headset right now saying, we got it going, boys. Let's keep it going.
And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. And now time will be called here as we've got an injured Redskin down on the field. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. Here's Smith on the option left. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
So the been shattered. Every cornerback in the league is not just a cover corner. Some of them will stick their nose in there and make plays exactly as we just saw there. Big loss suffered by the offense after that nice tackle.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. So now at 3rd and 7, and defensively, it's a dime look. 6 DBs.
Hey, Devin.
Hey, what's going on, CD Gaming? How you doing, buddy? Welcome to the stream. I know you've been watching all the league games of week 3.
Going on 3rd down, Smith. And this is going to be
Yeah, I know you've been watching all the games, man.
Charles, that's an important
Thank you
3rd
for your
down
support.
stop. You don't
I've
want to
been doing
spot
all
2
the league
touchdowns
games,
here
you know.
early.
You're trying to slow
We got
momentum
other
down.
teams
You've
playing,
already
not
given up
just
the
me. I
score.
play.
They're coming
Of course,
right
I'm the
back at
main
you.
event, but we
You're
got other
exactly
games.
right. Being able to hold them there and force
Good
a
to
decision
see you
on
there,
fourth
CD
down.
Gaming.
That's big for the defense.
Right now, we're
And
losing, man,
Suckup will
but
put this one right through.
we're going to try to turn this
And
around.
the lead moves to 10 zip.
We got a lot of time.
So he splits the uprights.
We got a lot
and
of
it has
time
to be
to
a
make a
nice
difference.
feeling. Right when it left his foot, knew it was good.
Yeah, just like a good three-point shooter in basketball, right? Release the ball, fall back on defense without even looking. You know it's going in the hoop.
Now we get a peek at the captain of this offense heading back out there. And he'll need to find a way to shrug
What
off
do
the
you think
opening
of Nick
drive.
Foles
If you can even
starting
call
for
it a
the
drive,
Eagles
one
in
play
week
and an
1?
interception, so he's got to forget that.
I know that in today's football,
I think it's a
good
good
number of
thing.
coaches who don't
Nick
look at
Foles
time of
starting for the
possession the
Eagles?
way that the old
I
school
like
guys
it.
did. But there's still a place for it. I think that on
I
this
don't see
drive,
nothing
after
wrong
having
with
thrown
it.
that interception,
Nick
they're going
Foles
to eat up a
starting
little
for the
bit more
Eagles?
clock and run some offense and give their
I like
defense a
it.
little bit of a break.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. And the Buffalo
I like it,
Boys,
man.
the O-line. Hopefully they're ready
You know,
today.
I hope you like it,
Listen,
too.
you got to feed them first.
Don't
But
forget,
if you
Nick
do,
Foles
you
won the
usually
Super
get a
Bowl
great
for Philly. I'm
product
not
out on the
surprised.
field. And when they play
You know
well,
what I mean? Nick
the
Foles
quarterback
won
can't
the
wait to
Super
feed
Bowl
them
for the Eagles.
afterwards.
After the
Carson Wentz
incomplete
did start
pass
off
here
in
now
week
is
1.
2nd and 10.
But Nick Foles, man, Nick Foles took the playoffs.
2nd and 10. He'll look to throw again. And this time he's got the hookup. It's complete.
All right. So I know most
Down he
people can't
goes,
accept
but he
that.
takes it up to
But
the
Nick
40.
Foles,
They give him 17
Foles took
yards
the
that
playoffs
time as
over.
that'll move the chains.
Nick Foles, you know, took the Eagles all the way. Carson Wentz did good in the
Back to
regular
throw
season.
now on 1st down. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football into the Redskins. Have it, they do.
Oh, this is bad. Oh, this is bad. This is bad. Oh, man, this is not good. It's bad. This is 3 fumbles. Oh, this is bad. Oh, bad, man. This is bad. Oh, my God.
And here come the Redskins now. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the
I
sideline
like
after a
Foles
chip
a
shot
lot,
field
but
goal,
my
maybe the offense
favorite
not too
player
happy.
is Sackers.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't
I
punch
like
it in
Zach
for
Ertz.
6 points. But they also have to
Yeah,
remember
I'm
they
a
did put
fan of
points
Zach
on the
Ertz. I
board.
like
3
Zach
points
Ertz.
is 3 points.
And in this league, you take
Zach
points
Ertz
when you
is
can
pretty
get them.
cool.
Not easily done.
I like Zach Ertz.
On 1st down, this is Geis. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. The Pro Bowler Fletcher Cox there to get him down.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions,
Redskins
I
are
can
your
just tell you,
kryptonite on Madden
attrition does
19
set
like
in for a
Seahawks was
defense
last
because
year.
You're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half. Some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for a 1st. He was a 2nd-round pick. Many scouts thought he could have gone higher than that.
And I was
don't
one
know how
of
we're
them.
gonna
Even though
do
I don't
this
scout
season,
for any
man.
particular team, I
I
had a
don't
first-round
know.
grade on him. And frankly, I'm surprised he
Oh,
lasted
man,
to the
I don't-
second
I
round.
don't know how
They got a
you
steal with this player.
And you take a look at this draft class from a season ago. It really
Well,
is
I don't
great
know,
size, a
man.
pretty
You know, how
good
we're playing
class.
now, this is...
So you have to give
You know,
a lot
I
of
don't know.
credit to the
It's
entire
early in the
scouting
season,
organization,
but-
general manager, personnel
we got some
department,
big games
college
coming up.
scouts.
Did you ever
all
get
came
Nate's
together.
stuff
They
file pack?
evaluated it very well and got a nice payoff.
Yeah, I have. Yeah. This is a new season. We got our Nate stuff
And
built,
Suckup will put this one right through.
and I got him
And
starting in
that'll
the
push the
game,
lead
but
up to
the
13
Eagles,
to
we just
nothing.
had 3 fumbles
So
back
they
to
recovered
back.
the fumble, but ultimately could not
So,
take
yeah, we got
advantage of
Nate
the short
stuff built,
field.
but,
Definitely a lost opportunity right there. I mean, they were in prime position to put 6 on the board. ended up settling
Oh,
for 3.
man, I don't know.
And
I
he'll
don't
make
know
it
what we're
across
doing.
the 20. As
You
these
know,
guys will
shoot,
set
I
up
don't
shop
know.
at the
We
23-yard
got a long
line.
season
We
ahead, so I
focus
ain't
our
gonna-
attention on the Redskins
I'm not gonna
defense
count it
now.
out.
And a big reason they
but the
have the lead right now,
Redskins-
as we see on the screen, their 3 turnovers.
And how
Last
about the
season, we
emotion
almost
now
went to
that the
Super Bowl,
defensive
man,
team
you know?
is generating for the
Our
entire
season
team?
ended 9-7,
Creating the turnovers,
so,
what they call takeaways, and turning those
we
into
ended
points for their
9-7. We
team.
struggled last
That's
season.
why they have the lead, and that's got
But
to be
you see how
exciting
far
for
we
those
went
guys
last
on the
season,
defensive
you know?
side of the ball.
When the playoffs came, we came to life, you know? That's not always the case, but last year we went 9 season 12.
Hurry up, here we go.
So, I don't know where we're going to go
They'll
this
come
time
out
around.
throwing here to start the drive. Looking for his
It's a long season, you got this.
And they're able to get this one
Oh, like I
across the
said, there's no reason
35.
for ugly games. I'm
They
going to
give
get
him
spanked.
13 yards there
I mean,
on the
if you
play.
watch
Fresh
any
set
games
of
I did on
downs.
season 12, I got spanked, man, on a couple games.
Now on first down, he'll
Especially
drop
the
the throw.
Giants.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his
You
running
know what I mean?
back.
I got a
Complete.
beat down from New York
And
from
able
the
to get
Giants,
this one
man.
across the 45 before he's
They
brought
beat me down hardcore. I
It's a
got
gain
my
of
beat
11
down.
yards that time, and it produces a new
I
set
had
of
my fair
downs.
share of butt whipping.
He'll drop to throw. And the Redskins
Okay,
do
that's
get
all right.
to him. He
Okay.
goes down
You
for a
got Nate
sack.
Stumpfield in
Zach
right now.
Brown in there to bring him down
We
for a
lost
loss
to
of
Miami
7.
week 2. I don't know if you saw that game, but we lost to
They'll
Miami
set up a
pretty
throw.
bad.
And he slings
I
one
don't
that's
know what's up,
incomplete.
man. Dang. Bad. We're doing bad.
A look here on your screen at how Washington's going to line up
oh,
defensively. They've been pretty good against the pass. Not
Washington
amazing, but
Redskins
good.
is the
Number
new
13
Seattle.
in the league.
They
Yeah,
might
this
be
has been a good
I don't
defense,
know.
but they're going to have to really
Hey.
prove it in this one
The
because guess what? They're facing the #1 passing offense in the NFL. It's
gotta be
definitely a
kidding
prove it day for them.
For real. The Redskins.
An incomplete pass on that
Okay,
last
well, the
play. And that
Redskins-
means they'll
Devin,
need
how
to
old
come up
are
with
you?
something here on third down.
34. 34.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll get it into enemy
some
territory
people
just
might say,
across
I'm a little
midfield
too
at the
old playing
49. They'll get 11, but it'll still lead
I'm a
to a
little too
fourth
old for
down.
video games, but I
They'll
don't
look
care.
to throw. He's going to have his running back. It's
I'm
complete.
playing video games
And the
since I've
broken
been a kid,
tackle
man.
helps
I'm
lead to
dying.
a first down gain.
I'll be
A gutsy
gaming at
call
60
turns
years
out
old,
to be
man.
a good one, though. First down
I'll
on
be
a
gaming at
pickup
50
of
and
11.
60. If I'm alive,
They'll look to
50,
throw
60,
now
I'll
on
be gaming.
first down. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit.
I
Ball
will be
pops
gaming
out,
as an old man.
incomplete.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end,
I'm old, but I
unable to
ain't that
keep
old.
2 hands on the football
I'm old,
and bring
though,
it
but I ain't
into
that
his
old.
body.
Everything looked
I
pretty
ain't that
good
old
until
where
the
I can't have
finish.
fun.
An incomplete pass on
You gotta
first
believe
down. That leads to a
I played
second
a
and
lot
10.
of sports all my young
Dude, I
life.
bet you were like
Second and
2'6".
10. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's
Oh,
going to
no.
get this inside the 30.
I look
Give him 10
26.
yards
Thank
on
you.
that one, and that'll earn
I
him a
look
fresh set of
26. I'm old.
downs.
I'm old.
They're going to look to throw. Throwing over
gotta
the
be
middle,
kidding.
but it's
I don't know
incomplete.
what's up with that
Looked
ego.
like they had an opportunity for a big
No,
play
I,
across the middle, but he didn't have the
I
concentration
don't
or the
look as
focus
old.
necessary
I don't
and
look-
dropped it before he could haul it in.
I guess I
So
don't
they'll
look that
come
old.
up after the incompletion for second down.
I mean, 34. 34, 35.
Now he'll look to throw here on second and 10. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Offensive line is
You're
gone.
not that old.
I'm going to get old, but I'm not going to quit gaming.
Now back to throw. Wide open receiver
I'm going to get
complete.
old now.
And he
I'm
gets
older
this
than
one all the
20
way
years, man.
down inside
You're
the
only
15.
20 years older than me.
21 yards there as they
Yeah,
convert
20.
on third.
Well, some people say I'm too old for this, but I've been doing this since
So
I've been
we
a kid.
played one quarter here on a Monday
I've been
night.
gaming, man,
Plenty of
since I was,
scoring here already. And we're back
Since
to
I was
Philadelphia
8 years old, man.
after
8,
this.
9 years old, man. Yeah, I never quit. I've been gaming from my teens to my mid-20s, early 20s. I should be creating some
The
of these
NFL
games, man.
on EA Sports
Yeah,
is
I'm a
presented
certified
by
gamer.
Snickers.
I
You're
played
not
this
you
way
when you're
too much.
hungry. Snickers
But I've been playing
satisfies.
all my life.
Back
I just
live
never
with
been
Charles
online.
Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's the Eagles
But-
for the ball here to
but
begin
now
quarter
that I
number
am
2.
gaming
And
online,
they're
I'm
on the
gonna turn
move
it
here.
around.
They've got it first and 10.
I'm going to create a whole new gaming world,
The Eagles
boys.
into the
I'm
red
definitely
zone
gonna
for
take
the
it to the
first
next level.
time. It's first and 10 at the
definitely-
14.
You're never too old to play video games.
Well, some people think they're not too old
On
for
first
it.
down,
You know.
he'll drop to throw. And
Well,
almost
some people think I'm too
intercepted.
old for this. But,
It would have been his
hey,
second pick of the game.
yeah, you got
Instead, it'll be
46
second
years old.
down.
You got 50 years old. 50
Some of
years
the
old.
fans
You got
here
60 year
don't
olds,
seem
you know.
too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No,
and
not at
gaming
all.
can
And I
help.
understand
It'll
why they
help
look
you with
lethargic, out of
self-confidence.
sync, and it shows on the
If
scoreboard.
you're lonely,
So
if
now
you live
second and
alone,
10 after the
if,
incompletion on first down.
If you're in a wheelchair, if the person's paralegal in a wheelchair, you can gaming is like therapy.
He'll
man.
try again
People
with the
don't
arm
believe
here
that.
on second down. And incomplete
You know,
there. A nice hit.
gaming
Jars
can
the
help,
ball
man.
free and brings up third down.
You know? Okay. Now I'm
This
not talking
offense was
about,
on the move. Now
you know,
two straight
I'm not talking
incompletions
about
have them
gaming
looking
to
at
hurt
third and
anybody
10.
and all that. I'm talking about gaming to have fun and stuff like that. You know, I ain't talking about like the Madden thing that recently happened.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his
I'm
running
saying, I'm
back,
not talking about
complete.
like what happened up there in
And snapped a
Jacksonville.
few yards
You know,
shy of the goal line at the
And I'm
3.
sorry about what happened.
They're able to
up there.
convert
That's
on
very
third
bad.
down, and that sets
Very
up a
bad.
first and goal.
Very bad.
Back to throw. Got a man. Oh, and it's Hurts.
Let's go.
Touchdown, Philadelphia.
On the board, all right.
Zach
Take the guys on the board. All right,
His
that's what we
fifth
need.
touchdown now
On the
on
board.
the year.
Let's
And
go,
the
Philly.
Eagles have cut it back within a score.
Got it.
That's an early touchdown grab
Oh.
for last week's NFC
They stuck with
Offensive
it,
Player of the
Zach.
Week. He
Let's
was
go,
so
Eagles.
electric, and they talked about it all week long. Have to try to contain him.
And now for him,
That's
being
what
able
I'm
to
talking
focus
about.
on the task at hand
That's
and
what
not
I'm
just
talking about. Let's
immediately
go.
assume that last week it totally carries over, but you got to like the
right.
start that he has. Showing
We're
the
on the board
great
now.
hands that we've seen from him.
All right.
Elliott good on the
Finally
extra
on the
point,
board.
and it's now 13-7.
Fly,
That
Eagles,
drive
fly.
long one, spanning 15 plays.
Eagles,
And it was
fly.
capped off by an Eagles touchdown.
Fly Eagles fly.
You better believe it. They fly, Eagles, fly, man. We got a big game coming up September 8th, opening season. Philadelphia
Elliott now to
Thursday
kick
night.
this one away.
We're playing at home against the Falcons. Big game. Big game. That's the rematch.
And that'll carry over the back line of the
The
end
Eagles
zone
got the
for a
rematch.
touchback.
September.
Look at Washington as they come onto the field.
September 8th.
And they split the
Rematch.
uprights last time for
At-
3.
at,
They got the lead. They're not
Atlanta
going to play
versus
this
Philly. I'm
conservative.
excited
They're
about
not
it.
hoping for another field goal. They're
I'm
hoping
so
for a
excited about
touchdown.
it, you know?
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because
Okay,
you're
where we at?
exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play
All right,
that
so we
way,
down, we
that
down
doesn't
6.
work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what
Put
you
your
do
foot on the
best.
gas.
Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. The best way to do it, touchdowns.
Oh, good
And his
defense. That's
throw
what
is
I'm
going
talking
to be
about.
incomplete.
Oh,
The
good
veteran Rasul Douglas able to break that one up.
That's
That's
absolutely
up.
terrific technique right there by the
It ain't
corner.
over. We just gotta get our foot on the
A.
ground. They
Zone
stuck
coverage,
Phil.
knew where his man was in relation to the
They
football at all
stuck
times,
Phil.
and made a nice play.
Now it's Smith. Oh, nearly
There we go.
picked. And
All
maybe
right,
lucky
let's
there.
go.
This guy doesn't drop many defensively. Third down.
Let's go.
Oh, man, that was close.
All right, we got him at third and 10. All right.
To change momentum, big play, right
Step
in
it
his
up. Come
hands.
on, let me hear the
Unable
crowd.
to
Let me
come
hear the
down with it.
crowd.
A sigh of
Everybody
relief, no
step
doubt,
up
on
on
offense.
defense.
That
We
fell
even throwing it
harmlessly
out.
to the ground.
Let's go Philly. Step the defense
Smith
up. Get
now
out. Smith.
on third down. Able to push his way through. And he'll just toss it away.
Thank God.
Throws it away, and that
Washington
brings up
offensive
fourth
line is
down.
good in this game.
And I feel like my man,
got good man offensive line. We
momentum
should've got
might be
him.
changing
But
jerseys
fine.
right
We got
now.
the ball,
How about
so
what they just got
good.
done? They scored a touchdown their last drive. Now here's a 3 and out. Maybe momentum's getting ready to creep to the other sideline.
And now the punter, Tress Way, as he sends this one away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Eagles will have it, taking over first and 10. Now here's the signal caller, getting ready to lead this offense again.
I've never
But a
been to an
decent start
Eagles
for him
game,
here in
but
this
I've
first half,
been
but
to a
they're losing.
Flyers
I
and
think as the
Sixers
captain of
game.
the offense, you probably always feel like you need to do more in that situation.
Yeah, I've been to all of them. I've been to all. I've been to
That
Sixers
way.
games.
And they
I've been
won't
to
settle
Flyers
for anything
games.
less.
And
So
I've
right
also
now,
been
his
to the
goal
Eagles
is
game.
to increase what he's doing
Yeah.
on the field.
I've been
Try to make sure his teammates
college.
come along with him,
Watch
and he
them
feels
over
like if I do
basketball and
better,
football teams.
everyone will do
Them
better.
over- and
And
I've
that's what
been
we're seeing from him
to
right
Temple.
now. Got to have a little extra determination.
Yeah, a little extra determination. Has no interceptions for him personally to this point. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. And the play goes for 19 yards. Gives him a new set of downs. They'll look to throw here on first down. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across
Maybe
midfield
sometime we
at the 49.
could go to a game
Give him
together.
7 on the play, and that'll make it second down.
Yeah, man, we need to set that up. Yeah, we can do that. Yeah, we go to a game together, man.
Looking to throw.
Oh, get it! Let's go!
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard
That's
line.
what I'm talking about. Let's go, Philly!
Calling a gain of 19,
Yeah,
and it moves the
let's go.
chains.
Let's go.
They'll look to throw here. They'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
I think that's
And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. Give him 9 on the play, and it'll be second and about a yard to go for the first. He'll look to throw. And he's got his favorite target yet again. Complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
Let's go,
Solid
Philly!
pick up at 13, sets him up first and goal. They'll look to throw again.
Let's go, let's go back in this thing!
Philadelphia.
Second touchdown today.
TD of the
Nate
game, his
Sudfeld
sixth on
coming
the
in off the
year.
bench,
And
third
the
string
Eagles are now
quarterback.
just an extra
Making
point
magic
away from
happen in
grabbing the
Philadelphia,
lead.
baby. Let's go, Eagles!
He's having a nice
Monday
little
night
first half here,
prime
Barger.
football.
It's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the second quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
Elliott now to add the extra point.
Yeah. That is my manners. Luke.
Elliott good
Zach
with
Ertz,
the
remember
PAT.
Zach Ertz on the Eagles, man. That's my favorite player, too. Zach Ertz, Brett Kellett. I think Philly traded him.
So the drive there took
They
6
should have
plays.
traded. They traded Brett
The
Kellett and
result,
another guy.
Philadelphia in the end
You need
zone.
your tight ends. Tight ends are everything. They need those strong tight ends. But we got Dallas Goedert, so we'll see what he works with. We got a good pick with Dallas Goedert, so we'll see. We got Zach Ertz and Dallas Goedert. We'll see. Dallas
Elliott now
Goedert,
to
we'll see
kick
what he's
this one
made of when
away.
the season starts. We'll see. We'll see everybody. We're going to find out who's good and
This
who
one
ain't good.
taken from the 7.
We're going to find it out real soon.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. As this unit comes back out there, let's focus in on Darius Geis. They've given him some touches. They haven't had a lot of success on the ground. Do you maybe keep going to that well, or do you mix it up more?
I think you mix it up more, try and loosen things up. Get the defense to react to other people, other plays, but don't forget about it. That's your horse. You know, Secretariat lost twice in his career.
So educational. That's very true, kids. Look at that. Over the middle here to Brown. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. It'll be a gain of 4. And it'll be a second down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. On second down, here's Smith. And complete to Lewis over the middle. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A nice pick up there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
That throw good for 4. It's second down.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that
Good
logic
defense,
and
let's
making
go,
a really
Philly.
nice tackle?
All right.
Well, here's a
Oh, no,
second
third
down
and 6.
throw that's knocked away.
Oh, that's not good.
It's always
We
tough
gotta
when the guys
stop.
throwing the
Oh,
football and
dang.
they think they've got a
I
completion.
live
and the
about
ball's almost there, and then
3540
someone
minutes away
sneaks a
from the
hand or
Lincoln
two in
Financial
and
Field.
bats it away.
From the
Where's
50
that
is
at?
Smith. Room here to run.
Where's that at?
A minute 59 to go in the first half. We'll come back to Philadelphia after this. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. Smith now 5 out of 10, 50% throwing
I
it.
live
Not
kinda
so
near
hot, but he
Center
does
City.
have a first down.
All right, you're in South
Now a
Philly.
first down
Okay.
throw. It's Smith.
Okay, I'm familiar with
And
that.
it pops free. The collision
Philly.
there jarred the ball loose and
All
brings
right, I know
up
where you at.
second down.
Philly, man, Center City, South Philly. Home of the cheesesteak, Philly. And the Flyer Stadium, the Flyer Stadium and the Veterans Stadium are all,
So
they're
after
all
the
together.
incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. On 2nd and 10, Smith.
You grew up with just my mother raising you in
He's
a
just gonna get
two-story
rid of this
house.
thing to no one
Very
here. He
nice
throws
house,
it
though.
away, and now
I
it's
grew
third.
up.
But the passing game right now for them, not overly impressive. Last week he hit on right at 50%. This week he's under 50%.
And it's not just on him. Protection, a few breakdowns along the way. That's made him get off the spot. Receivers not getting their way open downfield. The coverage has been awfully tight. They've got to all get together and find ways to make this passing game get in gear.
Throwing on third down, Smith. Josh Jackson's got it complete. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping them from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew
My
that flag
father
was
never
coming out.
really
And I
visited
always
me.
enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
From the red zone now, Smith. His throw caught right around the 6. The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Well, they've been practicing goal line offense all week. Let's see if they're able to capitalize here. To the air again, Smith. The quick slant caught. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Jamison Crowder, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Redskins are able to strike for 6.
And while that touchdown does not give them an insurmountable lead, it's still a lead, and that always feels good to a
The
team.
They'd love
Redskins.
to take that into the lockers, but a little time left on that clock, so some work to do.
I like that. I like how you're guarding against a letdown
Marty
there.
looking forward.
Coaching them up from right up here in the booth.
Extra point up and good by Suckup. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This one taken from the 7. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. He's been good. They've utilized him well,
Come on,
but they're
Devin, get
losing
down.
here in the second quarter. What might they change offensively?
I think that what you try and do is expand how you get the ball to him a little bit. Get him out in
You
open
got
space.
this.
Maybe swing the ball to him. What's that they used to call it in the West Coast offense? The long handoff.
Yeah.
Serve as your running play that way, as well as continue to feed him the football. Some of these runs now may pop bigger later in the game because of the effects of running it. Sometimes people, after a while, they don't want to tackle him anymore, or they get tired, or they get out of position, or he runs through tackles. Continue to feed him the ball. He's having that kind of game.
Yeah, might they get him the ball in some space in some different ways here. This quarterback now over 200 yards already in this first half. It's 1st and 10. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Now he's forced out left. Oh, he's got a little daylight. Got some real estate inside the 30.
Personal foul, unnecessary roughness, defense.
A little too much extracurricular there.
When you have a game with a lot of contact, tensions are going to run pretty high. You're going to be emotional, but you have to harness it somehow, and he didn't on that play.
Here we go.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Here we go now.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
I know you felt like saying touchdown there, didn't you, partner? That looked like a sure 6 points, but the contact jarred it free.
Got his hands on it, could not hold on through the end of the play.
Hurry up, here we go. 3.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Try for the tight end, Ertz, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Ryan Shazier. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
The Redskins offense now, they get set to take over here. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
That's all right, Devin.
And the drive begins with a run by Geis. And he's going to lose yardage here back at the 8. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. So we have come upon halftime, and it's the visiting Redskins who have the lead here. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL. From there, we're off to check out another game. And they couldn't get the job done as they fall to the visiting Baltimore Ravens. Lamar Jackson, 2 touchdown passes as his guys remain unbeaten. Finally, let's get down to Miami to see what's going on with the Dolphins. And it was the visiting Jacksonville Jaguars that go home with the victory. 31-0, the final score. In the game you're watching, it's been the veteran Alex Smith with a strong first half. His guys lead on the road in Philly as we send you back up to Lincoln Financial Field and rejoin Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Redskins in a good spot. They've got the lead. They will get the football as the second half gets underway. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. So out now come the Redskins. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you termed that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
Let's see if they do just that. Throw left side is complete to Reed. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. And the play goes for
Why
19
does it keep saying
yards.
0?
Gives them a new
0
set of
final
downs.
score down below.
There's a completion to the tight end, and I think that we're looking at something out of central casting, frankly.
Absolutely.
I mean,
size, the hands.
Speed, I mean, can flat out run. You put that whole package together, you light up the eyes of an offensive coordinator, don't you? And when the defense wins and gives up no yardage on a running play, that's something they can build on and carry themselves forward throughout the game.
Again, they run. Again, it's Geis. Oh, good footwork on the spin. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield after a gain of about 4.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
The Redskins on third down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. Back to throw. Smith. Off to Geis on the screen. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. And the screen only good for 3 that time, and it'll bring up a 4th down.
They dialed up the screen pass on third down, and for a second it looked like it was all going to come together, and they had a chance to pick up a first down, but the defense got there and finished it off.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away.
Are you doing any more live streams tonight?
So here are the Eagles now as they get set for their first possession of the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to do
They
another
were able to
stream
get the
also.
stop defensively. Now a chance
stream
really
all
to
the
set
rest
the
of the
tone
teams
here
too.
in quarter 3.
They can really
I'm
take
probably
charge,
also
can't
gonna
they?
stream some of the other
This
teams.
is probably how it was drawn up at the half. I think we can go inside the locker room, all right? And I think we
I'm
would
going to
see
stream
up on
the other
grease
teams as
boards.
well too.
Stop them defensively.
Yeah, I'm
get
going to
the
come
ball
on,
back
but
to the
also
offense.
you'll see other
Let's go
teams
downfield
play.
and score. Seems simple,
And
right?
you'll probably
The
watch a
last
lot of
part,
week 4.
we have to find out if that's
I'm
going to
thinking
happen.
about week
But
3
the first
game,
part
and I'll
worked to
probably be
perfection.
doing week 4.
Did exactly what they
season.
wanted, and now
So
the
you're not
offense
only
has to
going to
pay
see
it
me,
off.
you're going to
Looking
see
at the
other
latter
good teams too.
50%. He'll drop to throw. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. They'll look to throw now on first down. He can't avoid the pressure. Redskins get there. Matt Ioannidis in there to drop him for his 2nd sack now here tonight. Now back to throw. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. The Eagles on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12.
Hurry up, here we go. 3, 9,
They'll look to throw. And he's going to be grabbed and pulled down. Matt Ioannidis in there to get him again. The 3rd time he sacked him here tonight. The Eagles send out their punter now as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. Now the Redskins offense, they get set to go back to work here. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage. The
Leverage.
big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and get these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive. And down he'll go at the 25. 5 yards on the pickup, and it'll bring up a 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Here's Smith now on 2nd down. He'll go over the middle to Reed, complete. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. Smith finding his big tight end Reed for a Redskins first.
The completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
Smith on first down. Over the middle, complete. It's Richardson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Smith now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. They go play action here on first down. He's going to air one out into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Malcolm Jenkins. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
Well, this had trouble written all over from the start. He's got 2 extra defensive backs in the game he's got to deal with. They're in a dime set. So everywhere he's looking, he's seeing a different color jersey. And sure enough, this one winds up being intercepted.
Woo. Interception.
Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And a tight game after punting last time.
Definitely
See if they can
intercepted.
get
Pick
something
Malcolm
going on
Jenkins.
this drive.
We still got a shot. Nate Stubbs got a lot of yards. He's coming. He's playing good. He played for us last season,
urgency for
but he
them
got
going
injured.
on offense right
His
now.
last,
But they have to do it without
season,
letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Let's go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Ertz has it left side. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. He got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs. They'll look to throw here on first down. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs. Back to throw now on first down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Matt Ioannidis in there again. My goodness, that is now his 4th sack tonight. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. 1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's the Eagles behind on the scoreboard, but with the football here as we start the 4th quarter. The Eagles on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 8. They'll look to throw here. And the Redskins do get to him. He goes down for a sack. 1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And the pressure gets to him again. Matt Ioannidis in there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year. Well, their first 4th down attempt earlier was successful. This one backfires for a turnover on downs.
I like their aggressiveness. I like what they're doing. They got it the first time they went for it. Why not a second time? I don't think they'll be daunted from attempting it again. If you're on the defensive side of the ball, though, any 4th down stop is a big momentum play. He may be a bit undersized compared to the modern-day NFL defensive tackle, but what he lacks in size, he definitely makes up for in his ability to make tackles in the run game as well.
Smith now to throw. That's caught by Butler over the middle. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. The Redskins on 3rd down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. Here it's 3rd and 3. They'll try and get it with Geis. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
So statistically, both of these offenses having a rough time getting a running game going. But, boy, what a nice play there defensively.
Tackling him behind the line, but you're right. You look at the numbers. Neither side looks on track in the ground game. He's got the distance, but it's no good. Wide to the right, and this score will stay right where it is. So it's an empty trip downfield there as they get a missed field goal on 4th down.
And I didn't see anything in the setup. It's a good snap, good hold.
Yep.
He just pushed it, and that one never wanted to come back.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
I remember I discovered your channel before 100 subs.
Up and underneath to his running back, complete. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard
my channel.
line.
When did you
A
discover my
solid
channel?
gain of 15 yards and the stick smooth.
Yeah, because when did
And
you
with that
find my
last
channel?
play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And how long was
And
it
in
ago? I know
today's
it had to been a
NFL, it
while
almost
ago.
feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
Yeah.
Throwing
I
on
don't know
first
what year
down,
it
but this
was
one
when you
winds up
discovered
to
my
be
channel,
incomplete.
but I know it was a while ago.
So
Shit, I
they'll
think I
come
was in
up after
season
the
1 of
incompletion
NHL.
for second down.
You know? Shoot, it was back in 2007. It was some time back.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here. On first down, he'll drop to throw.
Being one of the 2017 NHL season.
They do stop him, but he gets it all the way down to the 1. That one goes for 24 yards. Again, he'll drop to throw. And that's incomplete.
Was it NHL season 1? Was it season 1 NHL? I don't know if it was season 1 because I've done 3 seasons of NHL hockey. 4
Another
seasons.
shot from the
And the
1 on
Flyers with
2nd
one
and
You
goal.
only had like 8 videos on your channel at the time.
Oh.
Season 1 of NHL.
Game as he looks to throw. And that's good. Caught front Eagles touchdown.
Yes. All right.
Dallas Goedert, his first
Dallas
touchdown
Goedert.
here of the new
It's
campaign.
good for Dallas
And
Goedert.
the
Let's go
Eagles,
Philly.
if they hit the PAT, they
All
will be
right.
in the lead.
Man.
So 2nd and goal there from the 1. They go
All right,
to
we're
the
getting late in the
And the
fourth.
perfect down to throw the
got
football
to
in
finish.
sequence. Second
Let
down
us
is
go.
always kind of
All right, we're getting late in the fourth.
They run it.
Yeah,
They worked
getting
it out to
late.
perfection on that one by
We
throwing
had
it
to
into
get
the
down
end
there.
zone.
We've been having a rough time. Dallas Goedert. He's our 3rd string quarterback. I like him. All right. Okay.
Very important extra point
Woo!
there.
All right.
Good.
We got
And
that
they
one
have
field
taken the
goal.
lead here in
2
this
minutes,
fourth quarter.
57 seconds left.
So this
All right.
drive spans 7 plays. And
I
it was
got to see what we
capped
do
off
from
by
here.
Eagles touchdown. Elliott now to kick this one away. This is taken at the 3. Runs through the contact. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer
Yeah, get
this
a little
time?
closer.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
Well, they try to swing it out left into the flat, complete, but really nice open field tackle.
And they played that one like a great boxer. They were on their toes on that one. They weren't back on their heels reacting to the play. No, they saw it, came right for it, and made a nice tackle for lost yardage.
It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to face a 3rd down. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. So it's Redskin football here as we welcome you back. They face a critical 3rd down now, needing a score here in the late going. Now Smith. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge, and that's good enough for a 1st down. They got exactly what they wanted there. Out route, catch, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
And I have to criticize defense here because you know the situation. You want to keep them inbounds and have the clock run. So I'm sitting on the outside.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Mike Bennett in there to drop him as the clock continues to roll. They'll look to throw. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down. Back-to-back big plays defensively. First the sack. Now they force the incompletion on third and long. Things looking pretty good for them.
And this is where they have to be careful because they've got the momentum going their way. They will be really amped up to get to the quarterback. Look out. Draw, screen, something that can be used against them.
Back to throw. And nearly intercepted there. That would have been ball game if he had clinched it and caught it. Instead, it gives him one more chance here on fourth down.
All right, we got one more shot. Let's
Nearly an interception. If that one's picked off, it's over. So a new lease on life, so to speak.
A lot of times when you're in coverage, you're so focused on the man and the coverage as soon as the ball hit a rise, it surprises you. That may have happened to him in that situation.
Now they go for it on fourth, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. Well, you feel the excitement build on those fourth down plays. Defense has to stay out there, but for the offense, when that thing doesn't work out, such disappointment.
It can absolutely be a deflator, but how about the defensive guys? If they stop you on fourth down, they are absolutely elevated.
They're elevated now. Big stop on fourth down. A great Monday night to wrap up the week in football. Two division rivals and a great finish ahead as we come up on first and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down.
That's cool.
And now we're going to get a timeout called by the Redskins defense as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Looking to throw. His throw incomplete. Well, too much mustard there on that pass.
They really turned it loose, didn't they? Really cut loose with that one. Sharp, strong. Didn't lead to completion, though. Made it very difficult.
Now let's go. 3-19. 3-19.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And he comes back with one complete.
You know what?
Redskins looking for another timeout. Okay. And they get it.
Should we go
as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
We're going to go for the field goal. Why not?
So on fourth down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. From the right hash. This from 45 yards away. And that is no good. And this score will stay right where it is.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
Alex Smith and the offense heading out for their next possession. This is something we've seen many times over the course of his career. Can he pull off another fourth-quarter comeback?
It's very strange, isn't it? Because when it's a player of this magnitude, even though the guys on defense have the lead and are sitting in the best spot, they're maybe the most nervous people in the stadium because they've seen this happen to too many people before, too many teams. They've got to find a way to shut him down.
Here we go again for the grizzled vet. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 15. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. They'll hand it down to Geis. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. The Eagles will take their third and final timeout. It'll be their third and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. Geis, they'll try to run it. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up second and goal.
At this stage, you've got to hustle, got to get back to the line of scrimmage because you're saving that timeout to make sure you have a chance to get your kicker out there for the big shot.
And it's good. He got it. He missed his lone attempt earlier, but he connects when it matters most. And they'll be all smiles in Georgetown tonight as the Redskins have won it. A road win in the National Football League. Charles, you never take that for granted no matter who you're playing, no matter where you're playing.
You take it and you run with it. And you know you primed the pump all week in your own home facility. No one thinks we can do this. Only people who believe are right here in this room. And then you go on the road, band together, and get it done.
So for Washington, they're into the win column now as they move to 1-2 on the young season. And they'll be
Still a
able to
good
enjoy
game,
this
though.
one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for the Eagles, they will fall to a similar mark at 1-2. And they'll look to get back on track next week as they travel up to Detroit to take on the Lions. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew,
Devin is the best.